Welcome. Inside each of us lies a universe, a complex ecosystem of thought, memory, and consciousness. Today we'll journey into the human brain, exploring 5 astonishing facts that reveal its hidden mechanics and reshape how we see ourselves. Let's begin our exploration of the 3-pound universe within our skulls. The human brain contains about 86 billion neurons, an astonishing number that's almost impossible to truly imagine. In fact, that's more neurons than there are stars in our entire galaxy, making the brain a universe in its own right. Each of these neurons can connect with thousands of others, weaving together a vast network of around 100 trillion connections, far surpassing the number of stars, planets, and even grains of sand on Earth. This intricate web is the foundation of everything we experience: our thoughts, our emotions, our memories, and even our sense of self. When you recognize a familiar face, for example, your brain instantly triggers a cascade of electrical signals across millions of pathways, all working together in perfect harmony to create a single moment of recognition. What's even more remarkable is that this network is not fixed. It's constantly adapting, reorganizing, and rewiring itself in response to every new experience, a phenomenon scientists call neuroplasticity. Every time you learn a new skill, remember a fact, or even form a new habit, you are physically reshaping this internal universe, forging new pathways and strengthening old ones. In a very real sense, we are the architects of our own minds, constantly building, sculpting, and transforming the galaxy of connections within us. Despite making up just 2% of our total body weight, the human brain is a true energy glutton, consuming far more than its fair share of resources. In fact, this small but mighty organ devours a staggering 20% of all the energy our bodies produce, even when we're simply sitting still. The brain is like a high-performance engine, always running at full throttle, demanding a constant supply of fuel to power its billions of neurons and trillions of connections. Even when we're at rest or daydreaming, the brain remains incredibly active, maintaining our stream of consciousness, processing memories, and even preparing us for future challenges. That's why a sudden drop in glucose or oxygen can quickly disrupt our ability to think clearly, focus, or remember important details. This enormous energy demand is the price we pay for our remarkable abilities: creativity, problem-solving, emotional depth, and the power to imagine new possibilities. Our physical health, from the food we eat to the exercise we get, directly fuels our mental sharpness and resilience. When we nourish our bodies with wholesome foods and stay active, we empower our brains to thrive, unlocking our full cognitive potential every day. The brain generates about 23 watts of electrical power, enough to light a small bulb. This electricity is the language of the brain, measured as brainwaves that reflect our states of consciousness. Every thought, memory, and idea is a surge of this biological energy. Our minds are living power plants, illuminating our inner world. The next time you switch on a lamp, remember the light within your own head. Memories aren't perfect recordings. They're reconstructed each time we recall them. The brain pulls fragments from different regions, weaving them into a story that can subtly change with each retelling. Our emotions and new experiences reshape these memories, making the past a living, evolving narrative. This explains why 2 people remember the same event differently. Our memories are not fixed snapshots, but creative acts of the mind. We are co-authors of our own histories. When we drift off to sleep, our brains don't simply shut down. In fact, they become even more active in many ways. While our bodies rest, the mind enters a fascinating world of nighttime activity, working behind the scenes to keep us healthy and sharp. Sleep is when the brain sorts through the day's experiences, strengthens and stores important memories, and even cleans itself of harmful toxins that build up while we're awake. This nightly cleaning process is essential for keeping our minds clear and focused. During REM sleep, brain activity can actually rival, or even surpass, that of waking hours. This is the stage when we experience vivid dreams, and our brains process emotions, solve problems, and make creative connections that we might miss during the day. This nightly maintenance is absolutely vital for learning new things, sparking creativity, and supporting long-term brain health. Without it, our ability to focus, remember, and innovate would quickly fade. Far from being idle, the sleeping brain is a hub of essential activity, with billions of neurons firing and communicating to keep us functioning at our best. Sleep acts as the brain's ultimate reset and recharge, preparing us to face a new day with energy and clarity. So, while we may think we're at rest, our minds are actually at their busiest, working tirelessly to keep us healthy, creative, and ready for whatever comes next. We've glimpsed the brain's vast network, its energy demands, its electrical power, the creative nature of memory, and its nocturnal activity. These facts reveal an organ of breathtaking complexity, an inner universe shaping our reality. The more we learn, the more we appreciate the miracle of consciousness and our own potential. Thank you for joining this exploration of the mind. Until next time, stay curious.